The boy had just handed the corn he picked up to his mother. Unexpectedly, a bomb struck. To protect the boy, the mother shielded him with her own body. The boy had no time to grieve at that moment. He only wanted to escape quickly. During the escape, food became the biggest challenge. Just as the boy was about to starve to death, he suddenly noticed a man lying at the foot of the mountain. Seeing the man motionless, the boy took the food from him. But as the boy tried to leave, a hand suddenly grabbed him. It turned out the man was not dead. He slowly crawled toward the boy. The boy was terrified. Driven by the instinct to survive, he picked up a nearby stone and smashed it hard into the man's head. Just like that, the man stopped breathing completely. Without a second thought, the boy opened the package and began eating voraciously. But what the boy didn't know was that the real disaster was just beginning. That evening, the military found the soldier. After an investigation, the army suspected that nearby refugees were responsible, so they gathered them for questioning. But no results came of it, because no one imagined it could have been done by a child. It was later learned that the man, worried his wife and child had no food, had taken stored rations and deserted his unit, hoping to relieve his family's hunger. But when the commander spoke the man's name, the boy couldn't help but vomit, because the man was his own father. At the time, his father's face and body were covered in mud, which was why the boy hadn't recognized him. After learning of this tragedy, the commander took pity on the boy and brought him back to the army to care for him. When he grew up, he took up boxing. Thanks to his strong physique, he eventually achieved remarkable results, becoming the bantamweight champion. Having witnessed the brutality of war, he appeared especially cold-blooded in the ring. Not a trace of emotion showed in his eyes, as if he were a cold machine. But when he met Joe, no matter how many times he knocked Joe down, Joe would always get back up. This agitated the man intensely. Joe was like a wild beast, until its last breath. It would keep biting its opponent fiercely. Suddenly, the man's eyes turned red. Without hesitation, he unleashed his most brutal style, first backing Joe into a corner, then attacking relentlessly. Even when Joe was about to fall, he would strike him airborne and continue his merciless assault. He wanted to deny his opponent even the chance to hit the canvas. Finally, the referee intervened to separate the two. By then, Joe had lost consciousness. The man thought victory was surely his, but to his surprise, Joe stood up once again. The man began to panic. Furious, he charged at Joe. Unexpectedly, the next moment, blood streamed from Joe's forehead, but the man retreated in terror. The sight of Joe reminded him of what had happened to his own father. Instantly, the man's mind snapped. Seizing the opportunity, Joe threw one final punch and ended the fight.